everybody. Welcome to New Day Northwest. I'm Kim Holcomb in for Margaret Larson today, and we have a rockin' show lined up for you with surprises all hour long, including a performance from one of Seattle's favorite bands, Platinum Spandex. Find out where you can see them to support one very special little girl's cause. It's grilled cheese weather out there, and we are cooking with the masters today. Monte Cristo Mobile Melts shows us how to take a sandwich from boring to extraordinary. Plus, our stylist guide to layering for a polished winter look. We're playing with power tools, and we take you inside the gorgeous new Mohai Museum. We are jam-packed today, so let's go ahead and get started. Getting healthy and fit can be lots of fun, especially when you mix a traditional workout with a club-like atmosphere and some good old-fashioned competition. In today's Health Link on New Day, Caitlin Murphy takes us inside a flywheel class and shows us why it's become one of the most popular fitness trends out there.
It's high energy, it's upbeat, it's a lot of fun, but you really get your sweat on.
I like the music, I like the lights dimmed, I like the races, the challenges.
Flywheel takes indoor cycling to the next level with stadium seating, dim lighting, and heart-pumping playlists.
It's all about the energy, and we really encourage people, whether you're new or somebody who has been working out for a while, to find it within themselves to get the workout that they want.
You can burn over 700 calories per class, and each one is different. Plus, instructors act as in-house DJs.
One thing that's really fun about what we do is that we use popular music. Everything is driven off that music. So again, it feels like a lot like you're dancing while you guys are on the bikes.
Something else that sets Flywheel apart? Their use of technology. Each bike is equipped with a screen that displays your RPMs and torque. If you want to send that information to the big board at the front of class, you can actually race other riders.
I'll always pick someone that's just a little bit better than me, and then I'll try and ride as hard as they're riding in order to get better each class.
You know, you see somebody a little bit ahead of you and you just want to catch up, even if you aren't going to see that person again and you don't know them.
Even though it's intense, the workout is for all fitness levels.
I think it sounds really scary. It's a really tough workout, but you can gauge it for yourself.
Flywheel provides each rider with bike shoes, so I was ready to fly. The lights dimmed, and Tommy put us through 45 minutes of hills, sprints, and some intense arm work.
All right, I am dripping sweat. I feel super energized, but most importantly, I had a blast.
Participants love the encouraging instructors.
It's like you're in a class with a motivational speaker.
And the intense workout.
I love the feeling of coming out of a class knowing that you worked really hard. Every single piece of sweat that you have on you is all hard work, and I love that about it.
Caitlin Murphy, New Day Northwest.
Actually looks pretty fun. We've posted more information online about Flywheel Sports, including links to their locations in Seattle and Bellevue, as well as their fly bar classes. And everyone is invited to take a free flywheel and fly bar class, so go check it out. And if you're going to start looking good by working out, you also want to look good with what you're wearing. And with our freezing mornings, we've all been packing on extra clothes for warmth, but why not layer up for style while we're at it? Today, our New Day stylist, Darcy Camden, is back with some cute ways to layer our looks this winter. So thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
Always great to have you.
Thank you.
You have a full spread here, but we want to talk about some rules for layering that you have, which is good to know.
There are definitely rules. There are some do's and don'ts so that you don't over layer yourself.
Right, which is tempting to do when it's this cold outside.
It's freezing cold. We want to layer for warmth, but also style.
Okay, so for style, every layer must serve a purpose.
Absolutely. If you're wearing it, if you're going to take the time to put it on, it should show as part of your outfit and really serve a purpose.
Okay.
So if you can't see it, then why put it on in the first place?
Okay, that's a good point. How about the more layers you wear at one time, the thinner each layer needs to be?
You want them, if you're going to wear a lot of clothing, it should be as thin as possible, because if you're layering a thick vest and a thick sweater, you're going to end up looking 10, 20, even 30 pounds heavier than you actually are underneath all those layers.
Right, like that kid in A Christmas Story where he's like, I can't put my arms down. Right, okay, so don't do that. Okay, add interest by layering textures and colors.
You absolutely can layer different textures, and I think that makes for a very interesting overall layered look, and we're going to see that in our demo.
Okay. Be versatile by adding and subtracting layers.
Yeah. Throughout the day, you can add and subtract, and so we're going to build outfits piece at a time. But as you're going through the day and you move from maybe heat to the outdoors, you can add up and subtract. And so it actually is a really easy and good way to adjust your own temperature throughout the day.
Maybe even layers when you're inside, because I'm always freezing regardless of how warm it is inside. So.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I want to see that. And finally, don't lose yourself in layers. What does that mean?
Yeah, you really want to always have a defined figure. And so we're going to do that with belts. We're going to do that with accessories.
Okay.
We're going to do that with the actual layers themselves. We don't want to lose our shape, our womanly shape, underneath all of those clothes.
Okay, and so you have some things out here. These
kind of like we're in a closet this morning.
I like your closet.
It's like we're going to be getting dressed for the day. Like I know everyone gets up, they go and stand in their closet and they think, what am I going to wear today and how am I going to put it together? And so we're going to take it from the very base all the way up to a full styled outfit.
Okay, so should we invite one of our models in? She's going to help us out with
awesome models helping us today.
Okay, so let's bring out our first model.
Okay,
and I will help
helping
you
us
as
first.
best I can.
And she is wearing, I think a lot of us have something similar.
Yeah.
You have a black long sleeve t-shirt, you have skinny jeans, and you have boots.
This is basically my uniform most days, honestly.
You could be wearing so much more, Kim.
Okay, show me.
So first we're going to add a tunic. So this is sort of a summery layer. A lot of us have short sleeve shirts, and you can wear them in the winter over a long sleeve shirt. So the long sleeve shirt, which the long sleeve black tee is from H&M. It's about $8, Pima cotton, super comfy.
Okay.
You could buy 10 of them and wear them all winter. So then we put the short sleeve over.
That's cute. Okay.
Next, we're going to add a sweater. I love this sweater from Anthropologie because we can really see through it. So we're not losing the yellow underneath. Remember, one of our rules was we want to be able to see everything.
Right.
And so we can still see the yellow.
Okay,
we're going to add a belt to this, though, because we really want to, also remembering our rules, we want to always define our shape. And so we're going to add a belt to the waist. So she's going to just kind of wrap it.
That's a cute idea. It seems like you're going to also, that one of the bags here is going to be important so that as you disrobe throughout the day, if it gets a little too warm, you have somewhere to put that belt and that sweater.
And so I like to flip, you can fasten the belt and then I like to flip it around.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
We're going to put a jacket over it, and so the clasp of the belt really can go behind.
I did not know you could do that.
So now we're going to add a blazer.
Okay.
So here we go. So many clothes.
That's cute. Now I like when you can see the cuff of a shirt or a sweater or something underneath the jacket. It looks
like they're kind of intentionally together. So the sweater wears through, and then another thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the ruffle of the sweater over the lapel of the jacket. So we're still getting to see the sweater over the blazer. We can still see the yellow shirt.
Okay.
And then finally, this is great for indoors, but if she has to go outside, we're going to add a coat. There we go.
Look at that, so cute. And
Love
the coat
it.
still fits too, which is nice.
Coat still fits. Sometimes if you're gonna be wearing if you plan to wear a lot of layers, you might want to look at getting a coat that's one size larger than you would normally think, so that everything can fit underneath it. But we can still see her shape. We can see everything. We have a defined waist.
Okay.
I'm gonna just give her, for warmth, we're gonna frame her face with a little faux fur scarf. Give her a bag. And she is ready to go.
That
so she's
looks
wearing
great.
a lot, but it's interesting, it's stylish, and it's warm, which is really important for this time of year.
And these are the textures you were talking about. I mean, I wouldn't have necessarily thought faux fur with a sweater, but it looks totally great.
Faux fur with wool, with the crochet of the sweater and the pattern of the shirt.
You look fabulous.
Very stylish.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we have one more.
We have one more model.
Okay.
So our next model is Amy, and we're going to style her to go to work. So she's starting out with a tank top, tights, and a vegan leather skirt, which is really just plastic. But we say vegan leather because it sounds so much more eco-friendly and chic.
But is it gluten-free? That's what most of us want to know.
Sure. So next we're going to add, it's really important when you start with this base too that you tuck your tank top into your skirt.
Okay.
So even though we're going to lose most of that tank top, we're just going to see the top of it. It's very important that you tuck it in so that it doesn't create that bulk of fabric that kind of just hits there on the outside of your outfit. So we're adding a blouse.
Okay. And this is sheer, but really in this weather, every little bit helps.
Totally.
Even just one small layer of something can help make a difference.
Absolutely. Remember, since we're adding so much, thin layers are important.
Okay.
And then we're, after the blouse, we're gonna go ahead and add a vest, which I love.
Okay.
Great way. Oh, we're gonna also tuck in. So as we're layering, we're tucking so that we don't lose her waistline.
Okay. You're doing all the hard work out here. Thank you for joining us.
Good.
Okay, that is
okay.
Cute
Now we're adding
vest.
a vest so that we can keep her shape. So this really slims through the center.
Okay. And then a jacket over
then
that.
We're gonna add a blazer
Okay.
over our vest. She's got the hard job.
I know, right? Yeah, that
but
looks
really,
good.
I mean, it's not taking more than a couple of minutes to get dressed, even though you're wearing all of these layers.
And it's nice because it's thoughtful. You're not just sort of running out the door at the last minute.
We're doing a blazer. We're also going to add a quick pop of color with a neon necklace. This frames her face and draws the attention of the outfit all the way up to the top.
So that's something you don't want to forget when you're throwing on a scarf and everything. You might think, oh, I don't know if I want a necklace because I have a scarf.
I think one piece of statement jewelry is enough when you're wearing so many clothes. You don't need to do a necklace and an earring and I love this coat. It's $30 from H&M, and my favorite thing about it is the belt, because then we get a defined waist. And then I would just throw a scarf on with it.
Okay. And again, you're
like
kind
the
of
styling
mixing,
Olympics.
But you're mixing prints, and it still looks super cute.
We both have blue. It's mostly blues and blacks and neutrals. So even though she's wearing a lot, we're staying kind of in the same color family with the exception of the necklace, which is our statement.
Okay.
She's got a great belt, so her waist is defined.
Right. You're following all your own rules. I like it. You're sticking to it.
And we give her a bag, and she's ready to go to work.
You look fabulous. Are you nice and toasty,
I
too?
am.
Stylish and toasty. It can be done. All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, Darcy. Those are really great tips. And now I know what to do a little bit more. You can find all of Darcy's rules for layering on our website. And coming up a little bit later on New Day, the common health problems that could be holding you back from losing weight. They are easily treated but hard to find, so we've enlisted the help of the experts. But first, a hair-raising performance from the Northwest's favorite 80s metal cover band, Platinum Spandex. The reason they're here today will truly warm your heart, so stay with us. Thank you.